I don't even think like the door to the industry can't be kicked down. Someone has to let you in. Someone has to sign off. Somebody has to say he's valid. Even if you already viral, still somebody has to come and say he's valid. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
that's real.
Dead ass.
She watching me like a nigga is cable. I'll be on no label, but my clothes be all label.
She hated every time that I leave. Said it feels like she ain't heard from me in about a week. See, I ain't trying to leave her on red. If I had it my way, she'd be laying in my bed.
You good now?
Yeah, I'm good.
What the fuck you smiling at?
You gonna see, man. I got some tricks up my sleeve, man.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of a No Label Convo. Here with my boy Nell.
Yo.
Shouts out to everybody that subscribed on YouTube as normal, liking on Instagram, commenting, sharing. Follow us on Twitter at No Label The Pod, Instagram at No Label The Pod. Now go ahead and get to the sponsor.
Yeah, shout out to our sponsor. Shout out to Guap Coin.
Guap Coin.
Cryptocurrency for the culture. You know what I mean? Monetizing black influence. It's the time to do it. It's going to be a big year, man. It's going to be a big year. So it's going to be a big year for crypto. It's going to be a big year for the producer we got sitting with us right now.
Bro, I was
man.
up till 3 a.m. studying NFTs. I had my composition notebook, writing shit down.
That's lit. That's lit.
Yeah, bro. It's going to be booming. It's going to be booming. Like, it's a lot of hit making, a lot of all that.
Yeah, believe that.
Man, I'm happy. It's my pleasure to sit with TYRIE of We Make Hits. It's good.
Hey. It's a pleasure to be with y'all.
Appreciate you pulling up,
here
bro.
today.
Yeah,
Well, letting us pull up to the
Say
studio.
Word.
Say that.
How long you had this studio right here?
We had this place for about a year now.
Okay.
We've been for about a year.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say I learned about you maybe about a year or two ago, and it's only been going up. So I'm like, I'm loving everything I'm seeing in this joint.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
Definitely a vibe. So we try to normally get it started at the beginning. We was talking earlier about you went to PA.
I did.
You went to PA for music, and it's like, I heard you was at what was that PS 59?
You lost me.
School 59?
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
Yes, I was.
You was making beats? Was you making beats then?
That's a whole fact.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a whole fact at the zoo site where they used to have it at the zoo.
Word.
Yeah, right in Delaware Park. Yes, I was.
That's hard.
It's been that long, did I?
Yeah, so like it's not many 7th graders who know what I mean making beats.
Nah, that's a fact. But and putting them joints on a CD and coming to school with my portable CD player and letting all the homies hear them. That's a fact.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's tough.
So you was at PA, you went there for music?
I went to PA. I was trying to get into audio.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew that through being a film major, I could get into some audio. So I applied to be a film major, and that's what I did.
Word. That's dope. So did you end up connecting the two? Like, were you able to bridge the gap there, or were you like?
Nah. Nah, I was like, when I got, because like as you go through it, like the beginning of it is like a bunch of writing. You get what I'm saying? It's like a bunch of film responses and just theory type shit. So you know what I'm saying? Like, so I really didn't get it there. You get what I'm saying? I got it later.
Have you been able to apply anything you learned like through the film shit while you was at PA?
Shit, yeah. Just like how I don't know if you guys know, but like I've directed a few videos over the past year. So just like angles, just like plots and stuff like that. Just the way that we think, just the way that a filmmaker would think. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's always helpful when I'm in any situation. You know what I mean?
Facts.
I'm trying to tell a story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
So it's like, you paint as a producer, you kind of paint the picture, and
That's a fact.
the artist helps. You know what I mean? Fill it in.
So you got like the mindset for both sides of it.
I believe so. I believe so. Me, like I'm, y'all just met me, but like I'm a one-track mind type person, so it's like I like to focus in on one thing and just be good at that shit. So I picked a side, you know what I'm saying? And here I am.
Word.
Yeah.
That's dope. But I heard you used to rap though. You used to be on the street team.
I did. Oh, snaps.
I wouldn't know this now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Brother,
Yo,
you
this
did your
Narwhal.
homework for real.
That's what I do.
Yeah. I used to rap. I started off rapping. How I even got into making beats and engineering is because I was a rapper as a kid. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So
So like prior to 7th grade,
prior to that, been
you was trying to be
been
Bow Wow.
rapping. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Was it always Hoodlum or was it a different day? Jay-Z was my favorite rapper, so my first rap name was TZ. Come on.
Yeah, so dead ass. So how we just to give you how we make the transition is like, wow, you know, obviously every rapper is their first I have to engineer myself.
Word.
You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So then we going off industry beats, and it's like, well, how do we get our own beats? Mm. So you start looking into how do you make a beat, like, you know what I'm saying, and like, and then from there, like, you know, I just started making beats and messing around with them pianos and ended up somewhere else.
Word.
Yeah.
What was the first program you was using?
Fruity Loops. Yeah, serious. My first serious program. Yeah, Fruity Loops. For sure.
That's dope.
FL Studio for those who don't know what Fruity Loops is.
No, for sure. I tried to, like, when I was like branching out, trying to figure out what part of music I wanted to play. You know what I'm saying? Like, I tried DJing, producing. My cat, like, that's when I mentioned Castle. Shout out to Castle Beats.
Shout out to Castle.
Yeah, he definitely put me in the game. And was
Yeah,
just
I've never met Castle, but I've heard great things about him.
Word. Yeah, definitely solid dude.
Individual for sure.
Word. But yeah, like, he gave me Fruity Loops, and I'm trying to figure that out. I was either calling, or I was calling Morrow, like, yo, like, what is this, like, stuff like that. So,
was there a free trial for Fruity Loops?
Facts.
Yeah, I did that for a little bit, but I didn't really understand all that. I was over for that shit. And I was hooping at the time, like, bro, I'm not about to do this.
Bro, no one paid for Fruity Loops.
yeah, I had to crack.
Everybody pirated that
I don't
shit.
even free trial. Like, it was just free for years. You know what I'm saying? I just paid for my first copy of Fruity Loops in 2021.
That's real.
Yeah, did ask because I'm blessed now. So I figure, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give back.
All this money I made with Fruity Loops,
Yeah, I'm gonna give back.
it's about time that I, give them theirs.
Yeah, paying it forward.
You know what I'm saying? Sorry.
Yeah, you good. Yeah, man. That shit is dope, man.
Definitely.
So how did that evolve from you being on the street team and then just like, hold on, let me figure this out. Like, maybe I want to just produce instead of rapping, and
Yeah.
how did that come about?
Just more fun, like just having more fun. Like I felt like I was like I told y'all before, like I'm a one track. Like once I lock in on something, I'm gone. You get what I'm saying? So once I started locking in on making beats, it was just like, yo, I didn't even think about rap because this shit was so much fun. You get what I'm saying? And I was, I don't want to be cocky. I was good at it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm extra good at it. And then, wait a minute, they want to pay me to make a beat? Oh yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm locked in now. Like, now I'm even more focused.
How did you know that you were good at it though, without anybody else hearing it? Like what was the beat, or maybe like you did a specific kick or snare or whatever combination, whatever it was, and you was like, oh shit, nah.
Just like all the homies just coming back, like, bro, this is fire, and just being honest, like, a big part of being creative is being honest. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you gotta listen and ask yourself, like, is this really good,
or those tough questions,
or is this just good because I made it? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying? So,
and having good homies that's not gonna just lie to you and just to tell you whether it's.
Then you like, you listen to the records that's on the radio, and then you play your record. Does it stand up? And then you be like, yeah, well, fuck yeah, it does. I'm good at this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know.
Yeah.
Just gotta be honest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the key.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard you used to drive around in the 93 Ford.
I did.
It was a Toro?
Nah, it was what the fuck was it? A Tempo.
Tempo.
Yeah, I did, and I had the 12s back there.
Come on.
Dead ass.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. My brother used to.
The good days.
Yeah, he used to have a bass in the car. We be begging to just to even ride somewhere.
Yeah.
Had a bass hit your back while you in the seat.
I hate y'all type of niggas.
Bruh.
Got
Going
the
crazy.
wild ass beats back there for no reason.
It was a moment. That was an era, bro.
Going
Can't
deaf.
even hear yourself thinking the whip.
Yeah.
Can't even really listen to the lyrics of the song.
Yeah. I probably ain't even have breaks,
But I
had some beats, bro. Dead ass.
Word. So the last of my Nardwire is who is Avon Bloxdale?
Bloxdale?
Yeah.
Barksdale. Aaron Barksdale.
I know Avon Barksdale. Is that the dude
Avon
from The
Barksdale's
Wire?
From The Wire, yeah.
Oh, I never watched The Wire.
Okay,
I'm lost. Yeah.
yeah. So he told me to ask about
That's a
an
whole
artist he used to
different
produce
discussion.
for it. Somebody named Avon Bloxdale.
Nah, he probably talking about Aaron Barksdale.
Oh, Aaron Barksdale.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that's one of the big homies from my neighborhood. He was one of the first people to pay me to make beats and pay me to do music.
Word.
So like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm in like 7th grade, and Brody then came and gave me $200-$300 for making a beat
That's
Seventh
hard.
grade?
in 7th grade, and now
Seventh
and now I'm running around here with a fly ass cell phone. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm cut like that. You know that's what I spent my money on. You know what I'm saying? I got the rawest one I could find. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm selling beats in the 7th grade. Dead ass 7th grade.
Yeah, and what year is that? Because that plays.
That's like 03.
That's 03. Like that's
It's like
before
03,
nobody
04.
had. If you had a cell phone,
I'm a,
03,
I'm a
Chirp
kid.
era? That's the next
That's
to
chirp era. Yeah, that's chirp
next
era.
to
Yeah.
Chirp, 7th grade?
Yeah,
tough.
facts. Kid, yes.
Tough. That's tough.
Yeah, and then like when we talking about me pulling up in the Ford Tempo, that's 9th grade with the beats. That's like 10th grade. I'm a kid and I'm selling beats
with the whip.
and I'm selling beats and recording and you know what I'm saying? Like
You been
Yeah.
I
doing
thought
this.
you was doing something else.
yeah.
For sure.
I might have been doing something else, but
That's another
Get
discussion.
to it.
yeah.
Well,
But
I've
nah,
never seen The Wire, though. That's what I want to know.
I don't know. I think that was like before my time. I probably wasn't
Before
even
my
old
time,
enough to
too.
watch The Wire.
I went back and watched it.
You did?
Mad
I
times.
should go back and watch it.
Hell yeah.
They say that's one of the greatest shows all
Ever.
time.
I'm gonna go back and watch it then on y'all word.
Facts.
Dead ass. Yeah.
Yeah.
dead
I'm
ass.
gonna give you. Nah, I'm not even gonna forewarn you. Yeah, just watch it.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back and watch it.
Word,
classic.
word.
Dead ass.
Yeah. So, what was your favorite like piece of equipment that you've produced with?
Oh, that's easy. I don't even know why that took me so long to think of. My Phantom X8.
What's that?
It's a keyboard. It's an 88 keyboard. 88 key keyboard. The crazy. Now I gotta tell y'all a story now.
Go ahead.
So I'm like 17 and 18 years old. I just had my first baby. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just now eligible to file for taxes, and I find out that I'm gonna be getting back $3,000. I'm like 17, 18 years old, and I'm like, I've never even had $3,000 at one time before. The option, I was torn. I had the option. It was either to get a car, because at the time I didn't have a car, or was to get this $3,000 keyboard. What you think I did?
Keyboard.
I think you got the car. You had the family.
Nah, bro. I got the keyboard,
Come
bro.
on.
My mom was looking at me like, boy, what's wrong with you? I'm like, Mom, I didn't finesse me a car. Feel what I'm saying? I ain't never gonna have a chance to get no keyboard like this ever again. You feel what I'm saying? Went and got that keyboard. Believe that.
That's what's
Went
up.
and got that keyboard. And that was my favorite piece of equipment. That's what really got me going, like, seeing, like, and it's the same keyboard that Manny Fresh used to use. So I wanted that shit bad. You feel me? Got it. That was my shit.
You knew at the time that that's the keyboard he used?
Hell yeah. That's why I wanted it. Hell yeah.
So is he like one of your inspirations or one of your favorites of all
Facts.
time? Manny
Facts.
Fresh?
Yeah, facts. I mean, yeah. Like at that time, Manny Fresh a big influence. At that time.
Their Cash Money was going crazy
Yeah.
right around that time.
So who else would you say are some influences?
Influences for me, like my biggest influences, like me and Brody talked about earlier, my biggest influences, and it's crazy because I've actually got to hang out with my biggest influences. Will be first, number one is Brian Michael Cox, which is like, in my eyes, the greatest R&B producer ever, and Troy Taylor, like GOATs, like, you feel what I'm saying? So like those are like my biggest influences.
And for some of the people who don't know who they are, like, tell us some of their work that they've done.
Like Brian Michael Cox, like Confessions, Burn, Jagged Edge, like a lot of the early Chris Brown.
Come on.
Remember Winner? You know what I'm talking about?
That's my shit.
That's B Cox.
Baby, yo, when
Yeah, that's B Cox. Like, you from remember Circle by Marcus Houston?
That was I used to have me pop like trying to do
See,
the
y'all didn't even know that.
Nah,
That's B Cox. Like, he really that. You feel what I'm saying? So like those are like my biggest influences. And then like, you know, I'm R&B is my favorite type of music to listen to and to produce. But outside of that, like, I'm a trap producer. Like, I do trap stuff too. So then I like the Manny Freshers, I like the Zaytovens, and like all these new cats that's out right now that's killing shit. Like Hitmaker, London, to Weezy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they all
Weezy
fire.
go
Like,
hard.
Yeah.
fire.
So what was that like, being able to like sit down, party with, break bread with these your idols?
Like, you know, like shed a tear worthy, like dead ass. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the biggest moments of my life, dead ass. You know, besides me having my kids, like, you feel what I'm saying? Dead ass.
Word.
Did you feel like you belonged? You were supposed to be there, or was it kind of like?
Kind of, because, you know, just being honest, like, you know, with Brian, I've actually got the opportunity to work with Troy Taylor one time, and to be in the room and co-produce a record. Shout out to my boy Cal V for creating that opportunity for me. You feel what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't have been there if it wasn't for him. I haven't yet to get the chance to actually work with B Cox. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, so like, it's just like, you know, it's a feeling of just like, I'm here, but I'm not here yet. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm in the room, but
You're not where you want to be, but you know you.
I want to be in that room all the way. Yeah. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, and it's coming. You feel what I'm saying? It's coming, because it's coming, bro. Like, it's
I see it.
It's coming. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely see that coming. So it's like,
yeah,
you were able to meet them. You were talking about you got to hang out with like Jermaine Dupri and some bigger artists like that. Was that all around the same time?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Like, you know, like all that, like everything with We Make Hits and with Studio 353 blew up this year. Yeah. So everything, all the trips, all this shit has been this year. Like, it's been out of control.
That's hard. That's hard.
Me and my big bro B Jones, be in the streets.
So you say 2021 has been your biggest year?
Fuck yeah.
So how long was the grind in like year? How long were y'all grinding in years put in prior to even getting there?
Correct. That like, so like, you know, like I told y'all, you know, earlier, like, I've been doing music my whole life, but the serious grind wasn't even that long. Like, to really lock in and be like, okay, I'm quitting this job. I'm about to lock in and do this shit. It ain't been that long. And that's the thing that people don't realize, is that 365 days of consistency can change your life. But how many people actually can do that?
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? How many people can actually be like, you know, I'm not gonna worry about my boyfriend, my girlfriend, or even these kids. What you get what I'm saying? Because like, sacrifices got to be made, and you get what I'm saying? Like,
one way or another,
change lives.
You know, I had to.
Be made.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I had to go out of town. I had to be away from my kids. I had to be away from my wife. You feel what I'm saying? So I had to be consistent, and you know, it yielded for me. You feel what I'm saying? And the success that we had this year was crazy, and so I'm just like, what the fuck is next year gonna be like? You feel what I'm saying?
Even bigger.
Next year is the projections for next year is like
even bigger.
Man, hell yeah.
Yeah. He always laugh at me because I always got like a theory for something.
Yeah.
One of my theories is like how like like how like kind of like time is like an illusion. How like such a if you do one thing, you lock in on it. Like I think it was like Lauryn Hill made The Miseducation in 3 months.
Yeah.
But that she able to focus for 3 months, and that album changed her entire life.
Yes. It be that, bro.
Yeah.
It be that. It be that. Like you gotta lock in. Like people can't lock in. It's like it's too many things going on. Like life has too many parts to it sometimes, and we end up being stuck, and we end up living mediocre. You feel what I'm saying? But when we can lock in, you feel me? Somebody came to me and told me something the other day, like, excuse me. It was like, yeah, Tyree, well, how many streams of income do you have? I was like, shit, 1. You get what I'm saying? They was like, yo, you need like 7. I'm like, okay. You worry about you getting 7, and I'm gonna worry about this 1. Cause this 1 been paying the fuck off. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Word.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? The young nigga made doctor money last year. You feel what I'm saying? So
Hell yeah.
I'm concerned about this 1. I'm locked in on this. When I make this shit work for me, I'll try to get the second income. But I don't feel like this one work. I don't feel like I got this mastered yet. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm trying to see this through, trying to see it done. You feel me? So
that remind me of like the mama mentality, like how like Kobe would speak on like basketball, how like it's an analogy for life. Like he was
just imagine if Kobe was working on seven different incomes. Kobe was in the gym working on basketball, bro. He wasn't working on basketball, soccer, football. Kobe was in the gym working on one thing, bro. Steph Curry, excuse me, I gotta come out though. Steph Curry was in the gym working on one thing. It was that jump shot. And that's my philosophy. That's how I be looking at shit. I'm like, yo, I only want this one thing. You feel what I'm saying? So, shit.
How could it not come?
Yeah. You feel me?
And then once you master that one thing, you get wealth in that one thing, and then that just multiplies, and then that's when you
And I can start creating other streams of income.
You can't create 5 streams of income off $100.
Nah.
And then nothing is growing. You got to grow that one thing to 100 racks, so then you could put it in other stuff.
Then I could look somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? For a long time, I didn't have any help in the studio. It was just me. You know what I'm saying? Now I got my homie J Meyer, which is he's blowing the fuck up right now.
Yeah, we went to school with him. So
yeah. Jay's blowing up right now, but you know, it was just me here. You know what I'm saying? Now J Meyer, you know, he pulling this now. He doing this thing, going crazy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And you produced his new single with Pleasure P, right?
I did. Yeah.
How did that come together?
On the phone. Matter of fact, right? How that song even came together is me and my homie Chris in LA. He's a guitar player. We made this fire ass song. We gave it to J Mar, and we had a writing session at my house. And what's her name? It was me, J Mar, B, and Naya Singletary. We were in the studio.
Yep. I know what you're talking about.
We were in the studio, you know, just writing to the record, whatever. We ended up writing it. We ended up getting some dope melodies. Went home. J Mar, we went home. Next day, J Mar had the song done.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? So he just recorded the song at home. 2 verses though. You know what I'm saying? So it's 2 verses on the song. So I'm on the phone with Cal V. We give Cal V the song. Cal V like, I'm gonna call y'all back in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, Cal V sent the song back, and it's ridiculous. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what we already had was fire. Then once we sent it to Cal, it just came back like totally polished. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Next thing you know, we had a meeting with we had already made the initial connect with Pleasure. We already had been talking to him. We had a meeting with J Mar's label, and they was like, you know, let's get it. Let's, you know, call him and see if we can do it. We called, Pleasure answered. He was like, yeah, let's do it right now. Literally, we sent the song to Pleasure. 30 minutes later, he sent it back. Like that.
Wow.
Deadass.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's unheard of.
Yeah, literally, like we sitting, like just how we sitting right now. Like we just said, we was waiting. Next thing you know, like he sent it right back. It was done and was over.
That's fire.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's big for J Mine because he our age. So
Yeah.
he grew up on Pleasure P, Pity
Yeah,
Ricky, and now you
yeah.
got a song with him.
That's a fact. That's a
fire.
fact. Yeah.
That's incredible. Yeah. Shout
Yeah.
out to Jay.
So
Really
we did
got
that.
like over 100K streams already.
Yeah,
like,
we about to get a plaque on that one. Yeah.
early.
We eligible for the plaque right now. We eligible for a Spotify, for the Spotify 100K streams.
That's
But
fire.
the label told me to chill. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm ready to order one now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The label said, chill, we're going to get 1 million. You feel what I'm saying? So I talked to Tony yesterday. He like, Tony Solo, shout out to Tony Solo. They told me to chill, we getting 1 million. So
It's gonna
I'm
happen.
wait. You know what I'm saying? No, and it's going to happen soon. Watch. Watch. It's going to happen soon. You're going to see I'm posted on Facebook, 1 million streams. You're going to see it in a couple months. Watch.
Yeah, man. That's beautiful, man.
Did I?
Shoot. How did you and Cal B start y'all partnership?
Oh, man, way back when. Like, way before Dave Chappelle had kids. Nah. But like me and Cal, I'm thinking like 2012, 2013.
Okay.
When Cal came back from college, I had the studio set up at my house, and Cal was just coming through every day. We just cooking. You know what I'm saying? And he came back with a whole education. So Cal is the one who really gave me a college education for free.
That's right.
He came from college with all the sweet ass tricks and all the cool ass shit, and like literally just gave me that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
love.
Yeah, did I? So that's my brother for life.
That's hard,
Yeah.
bro.
And that's we've been rocking ever since. You know, Cal went off and became who he is right now, and he still came back to like pull me in the shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So like when I'm out in Atlanta, I'm normally with that nigga. You feel what I'm saying?
Word.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing.
that's a fact.
Gotta pull each other up, man.
That's a fact.
Can't be high in game.
Yeah, that's one big thing I'm big on is just sharing information, because it's
That's a
like
fact.
Buffalo is already small enough. We're like a small mid-major market.
Yeah.
So it's like
Small-minded too.
Yeah, so it's like if we want to bust out, we gotta. The least we could do is share the free information.
Right. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah. People be, I don't know. Hopefully that gatekeeping culture is dying out. But
It's not.
yeah, I like kicking indoors. So
It's not.
Like-
Yo, and once you look at it that way, right? There's a lot of people not looking at it that way. Once you understand that, you gotta. Once you understand that there is gatekeepers, you gotta change the perspective. Then you gotta find the gatekeepers and impress the gatekeepers.
that's valid.
Dead ass, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's
So
like
is that what you did?
that's what I'm doing. It's not what I did. I'm actively doing that because there's no way in. There's like, I don't even think like the door to the industry can't be kicked down. Someone has to let you in. Someone has to sign off. Somebody has to say he's valid. Even if you already viral, still somebody has to come and say he's valid. You feel what I'm saying?
Nah,
Like,
that's real.
dead ass. For you to start really getting some money and really becoming famous, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, dead ass.
Yeah, that's interesting.
That's what I think.
So, in terms of that, you said that you need somebody, basically saying you need somebody's validation, somebody to write you off. How do you go about getting that, though, without your morals and all that being,
Compromise.
compromised? Like,
That's
if you
a
really
tough
want to get
question.
there and you really know that these are the people you got to impress, you got to validate, like you said, they got to let you in.
That's a tough question. And I'm a firm believer that with anything that is good came a sacrifice for. Dead ass. Anything that anybody got that was ever good, bro, was a sacrifice they had to make. Was something that they had to give up. Whether it was sleep, was time, was physical labor. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you gave up something. You feel me?
Word.
That's just what it is. Like, so hopefully that it's not too compromised. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
costs
Hopefully
ain't too high.
you don't gotta lose your soul. You know what I'm saying? But you gonna spend something.
Mm-hmm.
Believe
Call
that.
it paying attention. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna spend
pay.
something, bro.
Yeah.
You gonna spend something. And it might be money.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna spend something. You know what I'm saying?
That's a super fact.
That's why artists always be asking me shit like, I gotta pay to perform, or you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
Like,
be seen?
yeah, you want to be seen, you want to be heard, you want to be noticed. Like, yeah, you gotta pay to perform. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know what's crazy right now? And this is real shit. Like, yo, I'm in the market of looking to pay, a celebrity to use one of my songs. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Because that's a way for me to get in there, to get into that door.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So like, it's so many different ways. It's so many. You get what I'm saying? So
You saying as far as like songwriting?
no, to
Or
actually
like a
sing it,
reference
like
track.
to actually sing it, like, you know, and it be like how Khaled does, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like how Khaled got what was it Tiller and Rihanna, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I would do that. I would pay for that to be done to one of my songs, and then I would have a.
Oh, okay, I get what
You
you're
understand
saying.
what I'm saying? So it's like that, bro. It's a sacrifice to everything. I'm not gonna sit around and wait for Rihanna to find me and want to work with me. You understand what I'm saying? No, I'm gonna go get this bread, and I'm gonna make something happen. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
No, I got you.
yeah, I'm gonna shake something.
Yeah, you got to.
You know?
Yeah, hell yeah. And shit, we at that point, like, as a podcast where it's like we about to start knocking on some doors, kicking on some doors.
You got to.
Yeah,
You got to.
that's a super.
Yeah.
It reminded me of the conversation we just had. We just released an interview with Hitch Bernie or Hell Santa, and he was talking about how he used to fast before he would, like, big things would happen. It was just like that sacrifice. Like, he would sacrifice food, like drugs, like women, and he would fast 30 days, 90 days.
Yeah.
And boom, next thing you know, he had the West Side Gun feature. He was meeting Playboy Cardi. He was meeting all these big names, and it's like, and he's like, I know when he makes that sacrifice, when he's fast and stuff like that, he gets things done.
Yeah.
That's what I thought about when y'all was talking about locking in for like that period of time or being able to lock in.
Yeah.
I thought about that. What would you say thus far as like some of your biggest accomplishments? Not even like to like what the public would think is like big accomplishments, but like to you personally.
To free myself from like having to work a regular job.
It's real shit.
That meant everything to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to be able to just get up in the morning and choose what I'm gonna do today. You know what I'm saying? Like, choose when I'm gonna go in, choose when I'm not gonna work, choose when I'm gonna go out of town, choose when I'm gonna go on vacation. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's everything. You know what I'm saying? And to be able to do what I like to do. That meant to me more than anything. That ass.
Yeah, that's powerful.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. That's the biggest accomplishment I could have ever made.
Yeah.
Serious.
I be looking at it now because it's like I be so focused on like podcasting and just making our thing get to the next level, and I be like, man, I be trying to like think of having a regular 9 to 5 and like, oh yeah, I'm gonna chill here for the next 20 years to get pension. I can't even wrap my mind around it.
That shit tough. Like, you know, to have somebody be like, you know, we're gonna pay you this, and you're gonna come here at this time, and you're gonna wear this uniform, and you're gonna leave at this time, and you're gonna go on vacation on this day. Like, you'd be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is tough. And then and you ain't retiring until you just about dead. like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's like, damn.
And everybody is caught up in that loop.
Everybody caught up in that shit, man. So it's like, to be outside of that, and it's scary because it's like, I'm still scared. Like, I just don't want to go back. So it's like every day I'm like, let me get up out this house and let me go make something happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like, yo, that's my biggest fear. That's also my biggest fear. That's like I feel like that's my greatest accomplishment, and my biggest fear is having to go back. It does.
Yeah, that fear do something. It give you extra gear too. Like, you throw that shit behind you, and that'll get you up out to sea.
Yeah, me and the homies, we talk about that all the time. Like, when we get to slacking, I'll be like, man, you wanna go back on that bus? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you start thinking like that, like, nah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, okay, let's go do what we gotta do now. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, let's get serious. Because we ain't been serious this month. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's how we be operating.
That's hard. Yeah, man.
What would you say are some of like your favorite studio sessions you've had?
Oh, that's easy. I'm sorry.
I'm good.
That's easy. Benny the Butcher. I've had several sessions with the Butcher and with BSF. Like, you know, those were like my craziest sessions. Where it's like, you know,
What about him made him so special?
that's easy, bro. The Butcher being there. Yeah, like it's like I'm a big fan of the Butcher. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just to have, you know, Butch and Love Boat and Eam and Rick Hyde, you know, in here, like some of the best rappers in America.
In the game.
You understand what I'm saying? The game, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm sitting in this chair, you know, watching them work. You feel what I'm saying? And that's fire to be a part of that. You know, that was dope. That was dope.
Oh yeah. Kimon, you say you had a question?
I got like two.
Go ahead.
Like two. How many instruments you know how to play?
One,
Just keys.
just the keys.
And then
Keys.
what's 2 or 3 things you know that you want to accomplish before saying, you know what, I gave this game my all. I'm good.
2 or 3 things.
Yeah.
I know one thing is I want to take my piano more serious. You know what I'm saying? Like my uncle Earl, shout out my Uncle Earl. He called me studio boy because like I really can't play. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, so like I can't go gig out and gig somewhere because I don't practice enough. I'm not fluent enough. I just know how to make it sound good in here. You know what I'm saying? And how to lay these chords down on these records. So like one of my goals is like, yo, I really want to lock in and really, you know, become a better musician. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one of my goals. My other big goal is that empty spot on that wall right there. That's where the plaque go.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying? My bro already got his few plaques now. You feel what I'm saying? So it's my turn. So that spot is open. You know what I'm saying? And we about to get him.
Get plaqued up.
Get
I
plaqued
already
up.
imagine it right there.
That's
Yeah. Already got the first one. Already eligible for the first one right now. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, but I want one of those gold and platinum joints. So,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the goal. Like,
It's on the way.
that's the main goal. Somebody said on Facebook, like, oh, how they call themselves We Make Hits and them niggas ain't got no hits. I was like, hey, he right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
battery
I ain't
in
get
your
mad.
back,
I said
though.
he right. I said, okay.
But the
Now
battery
we
in
got to
your
make
back.
some hits. Now we got to
Yeah.
put, you know what I'm saying? Because I know we got them. We got them. We did them. They here. We got them. Now we got to make some hits.
And that's how it's supposed to be. You ain't getting your feelings. you ain't go back on social media at him. Nah, what you talking about? Da da da. You was like,
Yeah.
all right, bet.
Yeah.
I'm about to prove you wrong.
Bet that.
I'm about to prove you wrong.
Yeah. You know, we get all kind of hates. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it is.
Comes
what
with
it
the
is.
town. Comes
Yeah.
with the territory. Yeah,
That's
one more,
what-
Kimon?
I got one more, and
Let's
I'm
get it.
done. You know, I'm just curious.
Let's
Curious.
get it.
So when an artist try to come in and get with We Make Hits, what's like your studio etiquette? What's something that you need for your vibe to be like on point?
To get with us, like to like actually to like just like come and book a session, or to like actually like be under the covenant.
Under the covenant more so, but I'm more so asking like, what do you need to like be in to get your session right? Do you need any like, you know how some people need like candles and shit?
Oh,
You need weed.
I like shit. Like, nah, bro, I'm a cook and we gonna do this shit wherever. Like a year ago, I was making beats in my living room.
Facts.
You feel what I'm saying? So we gonna do this shit wherever. Like when we go out of town, we making beats in some B&B in the living room, laptops and little ass 25 key keyboards and a microphone like this, and we cooking. So like I just need the right people.
Word.
That's it. I don't care what the setting is like. I just need the right people. That's it.
Word.
So I need my team with me. I need Big B with me, J Meyer, my boy Ray. You feel what I'm saying? I need the gang with me. That's it.
That's dope. Keeping the circle tight, keep the energy right.
Yes,
You
sir.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
So advice for an up and coming young producer. Direct advice.
Shit, get you some money. Like this shit costs money. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like this shit is tough. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like this shit is tough. Like you know what I'm saying? Like and it costs a lot. So like save your money. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause like I'm a big believer. It's like when opportunities come, you gotta be able to capitalize on them. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
So that's what I say. Like, save your money, make you some money, save your money, and be prepared for that opportunity when they call you and they be like, "Yo, we want you to come out of town and produce a record," and you be like, "Well, I can't afford to go out of town right now." You know what I'm saying? And now you can't go. That happened to me before. I had produced a record for a kid out of town, and they wanted me to come do a cameo in the video. They wasn't paying for me to come though. You know what I'm saying? But that was an opportunity that I missed out on. Where I could have went and traveled and been on the scene. You feel what I'm saying? Because that count. People don't know how much it count to just be in those rooms and to be on the scene. You get what I'm saying? And for people to have people to put a face to the name. So that's my advice. Save some money and be ready for that opportunity to come.
Great advice, man.
Yeah. One more. Dream collab.
Oh, Chris Brown.
Breezy.
Easy.
Breezy.
That's easy. Yeah.
Shit, man. Appreciate you having us.
Oh, no, I appreciate you guys, man. This was a blessing, man. Thanks for coming, y'all.
No doubt, man.
Shout out the gang. Shout out the whole We Make Hits. Shout out DJ Brazzy and just everybody that helped us put this thing together. Really quick, we got open mic Wednesdays at the Groove Lounge. We there every Wednesday, letting artists perform and helping artists get their name out. And on Friday we got Bottle Wars, and I'm gonna be in there popping bottles. Believe that. Yeah. So come and hang out with me. Come and hang out with me for real. Y'all come and hang out with me. Let's do it.
Got you.
What's your how can people follow you?
Oh yeah. I'm TYRIE HAMES. TYRIE HAMES. On everything. You know what I'm saying? So just search me on YouTube and Instagram, so you can find me. That's my government name too.
Bet.
Yes, sir. No Label the Pod. We out.
Peace.
She watching